Alright, I am here for this new Let's Create, and this is going to be our time frozen mechanic, or freeze time mechanic. And actually, I've actually revisited the name, and I'll show you why I revisited the name. Alright, so I'll hit L, oh, triangle, stops, and again, you can see that time freezes, right? He'll freeze in the air. Let's see, make him jump. And again, there's some little hiccups, of course. You get because of the dreams, I guess. I don't know why I do air quotes in a video that you can't see me, but anyways, you probably would need, like, sometimes he'll jump a split second after you freeze time, and that's more like probably because of the collision. And you probably want I wonder if it actually turn off the collision for that. I guess you could do that, maybe. I actually don't know. No, because then he'll just fall through the. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But anyways, but if you did custom animations, and you would just either pause the timeline, and that'd probably be the best. You literally stop him again because you don't. He never is in stride. He always kind of goes back to his normal pose. So you'd probably want, again, if you want this to have a real effect like that, you would need custom animations. Pause the timeline. And again, you have other issues like the momentum of things. So if we go back and we slow it down, uh, the objects don't keep with the same speed. So the reason I decided, and again, this is all a workaround. This isn't true freeze time. And again, because the Dreams game engine doesn't have like Unity and Unreal. It has a more, what's it called, a global time dilation, which basically just easily switch on or slow down time or whatever. Everything within it stays, the momentum, all that stays. I'm pretty sure. And again, I'm sure there might be a workaround with this, but I'm sure it involves a lot of logic, complex logic. So what I actually changed it to is we'll keep it freeze time, but we'll actually just throw in there it's a freeze mechanic. And the way I thought of this was I was looking up to create a thumbnail for the YouTube video, and I came up as Neo from the Matrix, and the picture was him like stopping the bullets when they were shot at him in one of the scenes. And then when he kind of just, I guess, whatever, he stops doing whatever ability he's doing, they just drop to the ground. They, of course, don't continue momentum. And it's just kind of just, that's what made me decide, oh, it's just more of a freeze mechanic. And you can actually use that more, in which you could use it for time freeze, and you can use it for where you actually just freeze, and you can have an effect where everything is frozen around it, like a frozen ball of some sort, ice ball. So, I mean, that's basically it. So it's a freeze time slash freeze mechanic now. All right. And I will show you how all that goes. All right. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's right. Time isn't froze. I was like, why is he still looking at me? All right. So, again, you could probably fast forward. Well, I probably should have said that earlier. That doesn't. All right. Whatever. Anyways, I was going to say you probably could fast forward to the video 2 or 3 minutes in, but that was um, yeah, again. All right, let's get to it. And again, you can look up, here's my dream's name. uh, all right, so all right, so what we have here is, all right, let's exit all this out. No, let's exit it all out, to be honest. Let's start again. All right, let's rewind. Alright, so first you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to open up this logic here, right? Go into your controller logic. Let's get rid of that. Oh, where are you? Alright. So what you're going to want is, we're going to call this freeze time. So you're going to want to get your wireless transmitter. Again, open that up, call it freeze, what do we call it? Freeze time. And just put that in here by hitting X. Alright. And that's all you need to do for that one. Alright. And with that, we're going to throw a couple microchips on some things. So we only need one of these blocks. So, if the easy one is this one. Alright, this is basically the, let's see, X-ray connectors. Alright, so this is basically just your, whatever this is called, the piston, right? And you just want to get a piston, and you want to, let's get one out. Gadgets. Where are you at? Piston. Oh my god, I'm still bad with these things. Movers and connectors. And then piston, again, just click it once to one object and then to another. In the middle of it. Well, whatever. But as you can see, just click it from one to the other. And what you're going to want to do is slap a microchip. Again, you don't even need the microchip to tag to it. It'll still do this because of this keyframe. What you want to do is, this is our wireless, whatever, what's these are called? I always forget names of things. The wireless transmitter. Alright, and this is going to transmit to the wireless receiver. And again, make sure you plug, we did triangle, so triangle to this signal receiver. Alright, now this is going to wirelessly, without any wires, it's going to transmit to this. Alright, the wireless receiver. Alright, and what you're going to do is get the wireless receiver out. And again, name it the same exact you did over there, freeze time. So up on the D-pad or down on the D-pad will get you, it'll come up with all the everything you have typed in the scene will come up over here. Alright, so, oh yeah, so we actually need this to be, ooh, that's very, alright, mine is, that's why I did that. You want it to be in the scene, alright? So it'll basically pick up this anywhere it is in the scene. Alright? So then what you're going to want is a signal manipulator. And this signal manipulator, what it will do is, if you don't have the signal manipulator, it's when you go to power something on, or it's gonna, you have to hold, either, I think you have to hold it, you'd have to hold it down. Every time you let it go, it would turn off, I believe. So with the signal manipulator, it's gonna let you hit it once for on and off, and again the same button for off. So once for off. So we get our signal manipulator, and we're gonna turn it to this custom remap, and we're gonna hit this. So this will toggle it on and then toggle it off. Alright, and just show you quickly. See, this is what we have, and I put it for 0.1. I don't believe you need to change those, but alright. And then we're going to need a keyframe. What this keyframe is going to do is it is going to, again, you can see by the dashes, once you click on this, it'll let you know that you've edited this. Alright, and what I did was I just turned it off. Alright, and again, what you do is you get your keyframe. Oh no, modes is not what we want. It's an animate and then keyframe, and then right when you do this, you'll see the little red little triangle-ish blob guy, and it'll let you know you're in record mode. And then all you need to do is L1 square. Oh my god, why are you, what the heck, why is it not letting me open this up? Oh, you know why? Because, alright, so that's a good little thing. You need to open this up. For some reason it won't let you open it up. I have no idea why, while you're already recording. So if you go like this, again, just turn this off. Alright, so again, when you'll know it's been edited by the little dashes. Alright, Alright, so let me exit that out. Let's see, make sure, show you what I have. Alright, so I have smoothing, heat changes, and all that. Alright, so that will literally work with that. That'll make that stop. Alright, so now this is to make the actual cube itself, these moving cubes, stop. So we have this, and then, so you basically want the same exact thing. Alright, this is no different. Signal manipulator, this keyframe. Again, I don't know why I did 0.1, but you can probably, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so what is this editing? Alright, so again, what I say, and again, I just copied all those so they're identical to this. It's, you can see again, it's editing something. So the way, all we need to do is L1 square and find what is it editing. See, alright, so it's just editing the non-movable. So turning off movable. Alright, so again, make sure when you create the sculpt, you put it as movable. And then didn't tag it as anything. Alright, so that's literally all you need to do. Very simple. So again, you need your wireless receiver with the same freeze time, the signal manipulator, let me get that out of the way, and then that. Alright. Alright, so that's basically that. Again, it's not complex or hard at all. And then it's just this. Now the character, alright? Now let's look at his logic. And again, his logic is the same. There's just a few things you want. Why did I have, oh yeah, the mover. So I put, let's just do the same thing. So we have, again, freeze time as our wireless receiver, signal manipulator, and then this. And what's being edited. All right, so you have, this is where you have to make sure. All right, so now we're in the sculpt, right? All right, so I don't want to go into the sculpt yet. All right, so what we have edited here is we turn off the speed, right, down to 0, and run speed to 0. And that's basically that. All right, I just want to show you that you cannot, and I turned off look at rotator here. Now if you see, oh, why don't I just unclick movable, right, as the puppet? You can't do that for this, because then he goes into some weird pose. You don't want it on the actual blank puppet, not movable. Alright, so what you want to do is scope in, and then when we go to the sculpt, oh wait, so click on this. Now you can see that, make sure I'll show you that nothing else is edited here. But then we have the actual sculpture is not movable. And I turned off, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. I think it's already turned off, but whatever. So yeah, I didn't edit that. So it's not movable. And that's all the same, and that is the same. And that's basically it. Very simple. Again, make sure the sculpt is not movable, not the puppet interface. Oh, alright, no, that's not it. So what we have here is, again, I put a gyroscope and a mover. So in the gyroscope and the mover, I put this mover to, this is all like just to make sure everything just stops in its place. Oh, the actual mover is so it, when he's in the air, he stays in the air. Because if you don't have this, he'll still fall to the ground, even if you put the sculpture as non-movable. So you need this. So down to 0, 100%, 100%. All right. And then actually you don't even need, I think you could just put this down to 0, to be honest. You mostly want the dampening. Yeah. So leave all this. And that's that. And then your gyroscope, you want it to 999. 100% dampening. All right, so what you want to do is you want to actually get these, let's see, gadgets, oh, I'm in movers, it's supposed to be movers. Oh, And I'll just show you one. No, it's rotator, your mover. Again, turn it off. And then when you're with your same keyframe that turned off your sculpture and turned down your speed, you want to turn these on. Alright, so as you can see, these are edited, and that's what I edited. I turned these on when this is on. So again, make sure you get the mover or in the gyroscope, and you just turn them off at the start. Alright, and that's what they'll look like, and then when you click on it, they'll turn this, and they'll turn on. And that's it. That's basically the ability. I'm trying to think, what else did I miss? Anything? Again, that's that. Yeah. And again, I just put this was to basically reset the scene. And I'm trying to think, and then this is just to display the time frozen. So you basically can just get same thing you did with the other Signet manipulators. This, and then a text displayer. And then put it wherever you want. Type in what you want, and then again, when you hit the button, triangle, it'll pop up, and it'll stay up there, and then when you hit it again, it'll go away. So that's basically it, guys. Hopefully you understood it. Hopefully this will come in handy, and yeah, that's it. Alright, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.